Hello everyone, it's Tuesday the 9th of August today. We're at the track. It's about 2:45. I am not doing a track session today. I've done my session already this morning. I'm basically trying to get rid of tan lines here from running in this weather. But yeah, James is coming to do his track session and wouldn't normally recommend running in this heat. However, he's on a split shift at the restaurant, so the only reason why he's here, this is the only time he can get his session in today. So I'm going to join them, offer some moral support and see how they get on. Okay, so we're on the track. Boys have done their warm-up. How far did you do for a warm-up?
20 minutes.
20 minutes for a warm-up, and we always do a lap of the track in reverse just to run on the track. They're just going into their drills, and their session today is 8 by 800. I'm not sure what their target pace is, but I'm assuming that due to the heat they're probably gonna adapt it half marathon pace, because I'm sure the effort is going to be the same what it would be. Well, it might feel a bit more difficult. So yeah, they're going for a half marathon pace sort of target time, and I'm sure the effort will feel what it would have done. So what is the temperature? Your car was registered. I don't think it's that hot though. That the car, it's about 30 degrees. So it is warm, but James loves this. He embraces this. What's the recovery? Oh, they're doing a jog recovery. Oh, that makes it harder. Jog recovery.
Even breathe.
So there's two schools of thought with the. I really hope that I'm not. But you can see there's top in here. Might have been a wrong choice for filming. But there's different schools of thoughts with the recoveries. So with a lot of our work, we do tend to do like a walk recovery. We encourage you to keep moving. We do that just because with some of our intervals, we really want people to get that top end speed. We want them to be working faster. But then when we've got more athletes have had a bit more experience, or they're working more sort of like endurance based, then we put the recoveries in as more of a jog, because it makes it harder essentially. But when you're doing shorter stuff, it's really good to get that heart rate really lifted, and then you bring it back down again. Get it lifted, bring it back down. But then if you're working maybe on a more endurance session, or you're looking to work in a particular zone, then you just keep the heart rate lifted by having the jog. It does make it more of a challenge. On a day like today, I'd probably just do static or walk recovery, but not my session. What shoes have you been warming up in?
Pegasus 39.
So Peg 39s, and what have you got for the session?
Vaporflies today.
Vaporflies. Oh, any particular reason why you've chosen the Vaporflies?
I would have gone like the street flies or Takumis, but it's a bit of distance to this, so I want a bit of stack.
There we go.
Bit of cushion for the pushing.
Cushion for the pushing. So changing into the vest, changing into Vaporflies. We've got the Saw vests. We've just purchased some for the Running Hub, haven't we? Some Saw vests. Running Hub colours. And what is half marathon pace? So what's the rec target?
So it's based on the Yasso's Yasso. So basically the time will be numerically your marathon predictor. So I suppose me and Nev really would be looking at 250s for this, in reality, but
245.
We'll err on the side of caution and not be naive to the heat. So we're going to run for freeze, and if we can pick up at the end, then great. But I'd rather that than die off. So freeze will basically target half marathon pace, 6 minute mile in, reach half marathon pace maybe.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Progressing into the session rather than going off too hard.
Fading out the session.
Here we get on. 8 by 800. Let's go. And they're off. First rep. Looks like we've just got a bit of cloud actually, so it feels a bit, I say a bit cooler. We'll wait and see how they get on. A bit different to the track that we were at on Sunday. We were very lucky to get tickets to the Commonwealth Games, the Sunday final. So we got to see Laura Muir, Eilish McColgan, a javelin Commonwealth record. Yeah, it was fantastic. But yeah, I wish our stadium looked like Alexander Stadium. But no, it's good for us. Here they are, finishing their first rep. Uncomfortable. Oh yeah, I forgot about the jog recovery. What was the
259.
2:59 for the first one.
Yeah.
Not sure if you caught that, but James just says it's a lot hotter when you slow down. But yeah, I forgot about the static. We did a good video a couple of months back when it was the Paris Marathon one. So if you're interested in another session, it might have been an 8x800 as well. I can leave it up here. But yeah, we find it difficult with, you know, James and I tend to train at similar times, or if we don't train together, like we train together on the track here, well, not necessarily together, but we come to the track at the same time. And our easy runs at different paces, so we don't tend to always be able to get out with each other on our sessions. So it is nice to be able to have the opportunity to come down today and film, encourage and support each other. So yeah, I'm going to be bottle holder, so I'm going to go and give the water to them if they want it, and then they can chuck it. So if I meet them a bit further down here. Would you like a drink?
Right this time.
Nev?
Oh, fine, thank you.
Oh, I thought I was being kind and offering you water.
So go on there, stride on the mile line now.
Yep.
Right, rep 2 coming up. There we go. Nev's leading this time. So normally if we come on the track and you're working in a group, then you take it in turns when you're leading. I don't know if this is me, but I feel like Nev needs to pick up the pace. Normally Nev goes out a bit quick. It's amazing though to the normal eye. Unfortunately, it was a lot slower. Okay, they've just gone through the first 400 in 89 seconds. So bang on. Like I said the first time, I was like a little bit slow. But yeah, little figurines across the side of the track. Well done. End of rep 2. Well done. 2:58. Well done, boys. How you feeling? Good.
Good.
Good. Quarter of the way in. If that makes you feel any better. Oh, top's coming off. Let me go and collect that. Here we go. Here it is. Vest has been deposited. It's off. They're just on their jog. Yeah. Welcome to Stantonbury Stadium, if you don't know much about it. Now I'm not going to give you a rundown history of Stantonbury like I know it very well, but what I do know is that there is a school which is attached to Stantonbury, and so this is used by the school. Milton Keynes Athletics are the club that train here, but also lots of other various clubs do train here as well. You can book the track out, so I know that Redway Runners can. There's a triathlon club called Greenlight PT that also use this here, and if you are for us, we don't really train with Milton Keynes Athletics Club. James runs for them and races for them at times, but we just pay our membership, and as part of our membership we get access here. You only get access in the morning and in the evenings, obviously outside of school time. So morning is fine because there's no one ever here, but in the evenings it is taken up by club nights, so we tend to train in the morning, but because it's the summer holidays, they're using it in lunchtime. Right, here we go.
You've still got another 30.
Rep 3, let's go.
Yeah, slow like a recovery down, aren't we? Straight up.
So they're on rep 3. I just heard Nev say that they need to slow the recovery down, so James has suggested that they go a bit wider, which will hopefully take them longer to run round. Could just slow down, James, but who knows. But yeah, on rep 3, they're looking good, they're looking smooth, they haven't moaned yet about the weather, apart from James taking off his top. Better not get too close to that. I'll leave it up here to air out. But they're doing well. Rather them than me. Right, halfway of rep 3.
90.
You caught that? 90. Spot on. Well done. Doing well. Alright, end of rep 3. I wish I'm more prepared now with water.
Nice.
Well done. Do you want a drink? Should have been a bit more prepared, shouldn't I? Oh, it's up there now, behind. I've tried to keep it out of the wall.
Thank you.
What was that one?
258. We're doing the recoveries too quick.
Yeah, I heard that on the last one.
We're basically doing about 30 seconds too quick. 2.5 minutes for a 3-minute recovery.
Okay. Oh yeah, just if you take on a bit of water.
You ready? You ready?
Rolling into rep 4. Let's go! Doing good, well done. Keep it up, James. Okay, so I've just been informed that the 4th rep was 2:56, so they sped up a little bit. So yeah, although they were saying that they were doing 400 metres jog recovery, the idea is kind of around 3 minutes. So if you were doing this on the streets, on the roads, you do 8x800 with a 3-minute really, and like when we mean recovery, these guys are really trying to like jog. You can do like what you call a float, which is kind of like your easy pace, but these guys are trying to really, and the thing is when you've been running faster, to try and slow it down, it's a lot harder. Like they were saying, they were doing it in about two minutes before. That's like 8-minute miles still, which is about their like long run easy pace, but you can just really jog it. But again, depends on the aims of the session. Obviously they're adapting it slightly today because of the heat, so they might have been going a bit quicker on an all day, but yeah, they're trying to get more like 3 minutes. So yeah, they're really trying to just jog. Not sure if this is useful as well, but their friend, well, our hub member Andy is away on holiday at the moment, who James is coaching, and he can't really do much where he is, so he's having to use the treadmill. So the way to change this session is 8x3 minutes on the treadmill. I did this a few weeks ago and I had a kilometre base session, so I just changed it to 4 minutes, and it just works in that sense. Try and work to the right intensity, do it on time based, so 3 minutes on, 3 minutes jog. That's basically what the session's aims are. Right, halfway, how are we feeling?
Good.
All good?
Ready for the next one, though, please.
Sorry?
Drinks ready for the next one.
Drinks ready for the next one. Noted. Shout out the split. No. Okay. I get it, actually, when you're in the middle of a rep. You don't want to talk sometimes, and I can imagine they're hurting and it's hot. So rep 5 was 2:59.
Ready?
Tops are off. Another 89 for lap 1 of rep 6. Feel like I'm being part lazy, part of a challenge. I'm wearing flip-flops. I didn't bring trainers or anything because it was just a bit too warm, and I didn't bring the bike either because I'm literally just standing here sweating, and this is like the temperature it's potentially going to be when we get married next month in Cyprus. So it has reconfirmed that I'm a bit of a spoiler. I'm going to be wearing my hair up. There's no way that my hair is going to stay down and stay nice in this heat, so hair is going up. They're doing well. Rep 6, Nev's just overtaken James. Well, he's come wide on the bend. Rep 6.
Rep 7.
Oh, 7, I missed one. Sorry, I think I was on the phone. That was rep 7, well done. What was rep 6?
258, 257.
How are you feeling, Nev?
Good.
Good.
Good. And we're negative splitting them all. We're going faster on the second lap.
Oh, good. Brilliant. Even better. Last one then. Right, rolling into the last rep. Right. I got 200 meters to go. Last rep. Woohoo! Come on, lads, see it home, see it home. Extra kudos in this heat today. Making sure the session is ticked. Well, the box is ticked, session banked. All leading to stronger, fitter, faster roads. Nev's putting on a bit of a spurt in the last rep. Glory rep. Well done, Nev. Here comes James. Well done, James. See it through. All the way to the line. Oh. How was that? Nev's like coughing his guts up, but then trying to go for a last 400 jog. How are you feeling?
Alright, it's hotter when you're on recovery or when you stopped. Good session though. I'm sure the benefits of that will pay you dividends at some point.
You, no offence, but from a normal interval session, you had a bit more of a grimace face for
I think that was trying to block the sweat out of my eyes.
Oh, okay. For a lot more of this session than what I'm used to seeing on you.
As I said before, my speed's there, but speed endurance isn't there yet. So I do start to get heavy legs towards the end. But I didn't drop the pace. We were going through. We decided after the first two to try and, rather than speed up through the session, hit the first lap in 89.90 and then see if we could do the second lap in 87.88, which I did generally.
Yeah.
So even on the last one.
What was the first and the last rep, if you can remember?
I think they were both 258s, first and last.
Brilliant, that's what you want.
Yeah, I think the slowest was 259, fastest was 256, 255, so there and thereabouts.
Very good then, well done, especially in this weather.
Yeah, to be honest, when you're running, other than you're soaking wet, apart from your mouth which is really dry, you don't run thinking it's hot because you're supposed to only run for 3 minutes. So in the recovery it feels hot now.
Yeah.
But
why don't you sit in the shade?
I guess that probably felt like that because we got the effort level and the pace right.
Yeah.
So if we'd maybe gone at 255, 254, 253, which we were planning on pre-weather, that might have spanked us a bit by the end of it.
Yeah, well done. That's it, you got manager effort in the heat. Spuds. Well done. Oh, that was very sweaty.